Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Ashley Hopkins, and today on Vet Candy, we need to have a serious conversation about something that's affecting every single veterinarian right now. And honestly, it's not great news. But here's why I'm talking about it. Knowledge is power. And when you understand what's really happening with veterinary salaries, you can make smarter career decisions. So let's dive into some numbers that might shock you. According to AVMA's latest data, while veterinary salaries have gone up in dollars, they've actually gone down in real purchasing power. Here's what that means. When you adjust for inflation, the average veterinarian in 2024 is making roughly the same real income as vets made back in 2004. Let me say that again. 20 years of salary increases and we're basically back where we started. The average real income for veterinarians in 2024 is $154,000. For new grads entering full-time work, it's $129,000. Dr. Chris Doherty from the AVMA Veterinary Economics Division put it perfectly. Over the last 3 or 4 years, once you account for the impact of inflation, salaries started to come back down. Translation, your paycheck might look bigger on paper, but it buys you less than it did a few years ago. Gas costs more, rent costs more, groceries cost more, student loan payments are coming back, and your salary, it's not keeping the pace. And it gets more complicated. The latest AVMA graduating senior survey found some interesting trends. Nearly 60% of 2025 veterinary graduates secured full-time jobs before graduation, which sounds good, right? But here's the catch. The percentage of new grads entering full-time employment has declined every year since 2022. That means more new grads are choosing internships, residencies, or alternative paths instead of jumping straight into full-time practice. Why? Because they're being strategic. They're looking at the debt-to-income ratio, which is sitting at 1.4 to 1, and they're thinking twice. Let's talk about that debt for a second, because it's crushing. The average debt for the class of 2025 was $212,000 for graduates with debt, or $175,000 across all graduates. About 40% owe over $200,000, nearly 60% owe more than $400,000. And those pandemic era loan forbearances that gave everyone a little breathing room, yeah, those are over. The bills are coming due again. So when you're making $129,000 as a new grad and you owe $212,000, that math doesn't feel great. Now, there are some bright spots in the data. New grads are getting signing bonuses, 61% of them received. About 37% got moving allowances. Some are getting student loan repayment assistance. And if you look at the practice types, companion animal vets are averaging $140,000 starting salaries. Mixed practice is $112,000, food animal $100,000, and equine, which used to be way behind, has risen to about $95,000. But here's what I want you to understand. These numbers don't tell the whole story. So what do you do with this information? First, negotiate like your financial future depends on it, because it does. Don't just accept the first offer. Push for signing bonuses, loan repayment, CE allowances, higher base pay. Every dollar you negotiate now compounds over your entire career. Second, consider your total compensation package, not just the salary. Health insurance, retirement, matching, PTO, CE budgets, schedule flexibility, these all have real financial value. A lower salary with great benefits might actually be worth more than a higher salary with nothing else. Third, don't be afraid to explore alternative career paths. Relief work, locum tenens, telemedicine, consulting, industry jobs, these can offer better work-life balance, higher hourly rates, or opportunities that build multiple income streams. The traditional get a full-time associate job and stay there for 30 years model doesn't work financially like it used to. Fourth, be strategic about your student loans. If you're eligible for public service loan forgiveness, That can be a game changer. Income-driven repayment plans can help you manage payments while you build your career. Talk to a financial advisor who specializes in veterinary professionals. And fifth, stay informed. The veterinary job market is changing fast. What worked for one generation before us isn't necessarily what's going to work for us now. Keep your finger on the pulse. Know that you're worth it. Don't settle for less than you deserve just because that's how it always was. Look, I'm not sharing this data to scare you or make you feel hopeless. I'm sharing it because you need to know what you're up against. Inflation is real, student debt is real, and the old salary models aren't keeping up. But when you understand the game, you can play it smarter. You can negotiate it better. You can choose career paths that actually align with your financial goals. You can build a type of career that doesn't just look good on paper, but actually supports the life you want to live. The veterinary profession is changing. The question is, are you going to react to it or are you going to be strategic about it? I vote for strategic. I'm Dr. Ashley Hopkins, and this is Vet Candy, where we help you create a career and a life you love. Want more tips? Follow me at Career Coach Vet.